it's Meg. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's junk journal with me, we are going to be doing day 16 of Junk Journal July. Today's prompt is one-sided, and when I included this prompt, I was thinking about different ways you can lay out your journal page, and something being one-sided is definitely one way that you can do that. So for example, this could mean working on the right-hand side of the page or working on the left-hand side of the page. And I wanted to take it a little bit differently. So I've kind of concentrated most of my layout in the bottom third or 2/3 roughly of the spread. So I'm kind of doing one-sided horizontally instead of vertically, and then I am also concentrating more on the left than the right, so it's kind of left and towards the bottom. Stuff still kind of goes a bit everywhere, but that's kind of what I had in my head when I was kind of putting together the different bits and pieces on this page. So it's very much just a having fun with collage spread. I also wanted to include an envelope, and I ripped it in half because I thought, oh, it might be nice to just have like half of an envelope as a little like smaller page, but then I wasn't really sold on the idea, and I thought, oh goodness, I've already like torn it in half, what am I gonna do? So what I decided to do was just glue it back together, but make it a little bit shorter when I did, so that way it didn't kind of take over the entirety of the page. So that was very much accidental, didn't plan this at all, but I think it turned out quite nice, and it added some extra kind of texture to my journal anyway, which, even though we're not on the prompt of texture anymore, I still feel like it's something that I love to include in all my journal pages. It just makes everything look a lot more interesting. So I've kind of hodgepodged this journal envelope page back together, and what I decided to do was attach it with the collage bits. Now we will wait and see whether this actually keeps it attached to the page. I mean, given that it's going to be just, you know, in a closed journal, I'm not going to be kind of like moving this round and constantly opening it. I think it should be fine. But obviously, if you were doing this and you were maybe gifting it to someone else or things like that, definitely don't follow what I'm doing. But seeing as it's just like for personal use, and to be honest, I've kind of been approaching this junk journal as like a place to really try out some new ideas, to play around and experiment with different things, and I've been really enjoying working in it.
Is this the last time I can see you in a while? Is it the truth that you'll be living tonight? We should take a walk, then a swim in the sea. That will mean everything, yeah, everything to me. Can we get out of this one? Waiting and missing. I never thought you would leave me here. We can get out of this one. A tunnel of feelings, just like we got through everything else. But I see you, honey. This is in no way funny. We will find our way back together. But right now, there's stormy weather. I see a tear begins to fall from your eyes. It is tunnel of feelings, just like we got through everything else. But I see you, honey. This is in no way funny. We will find our way back together. But right now, there's stormy weather. But right now, there's stormy weather.
So this page has lots of different layers. I feel like I kept coming in with different things for this sort of concentrated section of the page that I'm working on, and I was using everything from stamps to old planner dividers, and what I did with those was I cut out the labels that were part of the like collage design, and I thought that was pretty interesting for the one-sided prompt as well, because I didn't have the entire label to use. I kind of just had one side. I just had half of the label, and so I butted that up against the edge of my page to make it look like I kind of meant to do that. Thought, why not add both the larger one and the smaller one just to give some more layers. And there you'll have seen I also grabbed some scrapbooking paper. Now scrapbooking paper is really thick, so it's kind of not always ideal to use within journals, especially like this one. I've only got a small journal and I know I'm adding a lot to it, but I thought, right, I really shouldn't add like scrapbook paper. That is like a next level thickness. So what I did was I kind of peeled away at the top layer of the scrapbook paper so that I was able to use an element of it within my journal without adding any of the extra bulk. It's very similar to the napkin technique where you can peel away layers of napkins. Now I didn't get like a clean peel off from that, but I kind of liked the ripped edge anyway and just added that then into my collage. And then the last thing I did was added a quote to this page. So because I had so much busy collage going on, I didn't want to cover any of it up really either, so I wrote it with my uni pen fine liner on some vellum, and then I was able to add that over the top without kind of obstructing anything, and I just glued that down with my Pritt Stick glue stick. So that is my finished page for the prompt one-sided. As you can see, it's definitely a layout that is concentrated onto one side of my journal page. I hope you enjoyed seeing this come together and journaling along with me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.